All right, we're underway here from the Kraken Community Iceplex, where the UW Huskies are taking on the USC Trojans in a game of collegiate hockey. First shot on net by Clank, easily steered aside. Huskies bring out the Prigodic, Rimmerin, and Morris line. This line has been shaken up a little bit, as have most lines. Morgan Campbell getting the start at left defense. Haven't seen much of him either. Trojans attempt their first shot on net, but Rimmeran and Morris back with it at center ice. Rimmeran breaking for the net. He's got an open look, fakes a shot, and tries 5-hole. Doesn't get it. Huskies try to stuff it back, but a strong save early as the Trojans just clear to relieve the pressure. That's Darren Morris, who also we haven't seen here at the Kraken Community Iceplex. Registers his first shot on goal. Shot on goal, steered aside. Huskies keep it in. That's Shippey. Couldn't quite figure out his stick situation. Shippey, Azimanov, and Maloney, who has himself a new jersey. Maloney getting it back to his defense. It's Christopher Williams and Darren Morris, the D pairing out now. Brought right to the point. Deflection goes wide. We've got Daniel Cleoffa. I believe that is that the pronunciation? Well, if anyone gets the pronunciation for the goalie, Cleofe, would love to hear it. Hit us on the comments. Meanwhile, Shippey breaking to the net. Strong hit, and he goes into the boards. Good physical defense. Huskies pinch, but to no avail. But Luigi back to pick it up for his team. Kulos playing forward tonight. Shippey picks it up, dumps it along the boards. He's waiting for reinforcements, bringing it around the net as he loves to do. This one takes a funny bounce. And USC just throwing it across the neutral zone. Dudley trying to get it to his line mates. Ali and Kulos, the fourth line out there now for Coach Cleaton. Low shot. Not much action out in front. USC brings it in. A battle out in front ensues. USC changing. It's a 2-on-2. 3 if the Huskies hurry. Kulos dropping it back for Ali. Ali trying to bring it out in front for Dudley. Not able to rein in that pass. Good shift for this fourth line. Getting some offensive zone time. Back to the point. Fake shot. This one stopped out in front. And looked like a hand pass, I believe. So Jerry Toy, the coach of the USC Spartans, assisted by Brady Toy, must be family members. About 4 minutes elapsed of this first period. So far, UW getting a majority of the zone time. That shot was not seen the whole way. Goalie Heath Chansey did manage to get a left pad on it. USC shot from the point. Steered aside, and it's Campbell to retrieve. Campbell's got to keep his head up. That was Preston Pats looking to lay down the hit. But Campbell did get rid of the puck. Campbell now pinching. Smart move in the neutral zone, trying to bring it back. He has 3 men on him. This one hits the linesman, takes an unfortunate bounce out in front of the net. Chris Chow not able to receive that one. Wraparound attempt, nicely defended. It's Connor Clank out there in the defensive position. Another wraparound opportunity. That was Jack Martino getting a pretty good look at the cage. And Rimmerin now, UW bringing back out its first line after a strong fourth line performance. Prigodic able to keep it in, and he just leaves the puck behind. Physical play by Morris on this near side against Preston Pats, who goes for a change. Morris looking far side, and that rings all the way around. So we've got 2 Morrises out there. The captain, Aaron Morris. Aaron and Darren. Azimanov now with Maloney. Second unit out there. And a nice save by Chauncey. Maloney will take the draw with Azimanov to his right. Ospalak trying to get it out, but doesn't quite make it out of the zone. Maloney at a tight angle, trying to skate through 3 players. He's dispossessed. But Maloney recovers. UW coming in 3-on-2. Maloney with a shot. Chauncey just got enough of it with the glove. Out in front. Shippey goes to get it on the far side. Almost a scary turnover for UW there at the defensive line. You really don't want to turn the puck over at that blue line. It can really spring a team free without much time for your players to get back, especially if a defenseman is caught on the wrong side of the puck. Long pass to Shippey. Shippey has Maloney breaking in front. He shoots it far side once again, ringing around wide, and the Huskies will have to regroup in the neutral zone. Williams trying to give it to Shippey, but instead just taking it himself. The defenseman playing behind the goal line. Nobody there in front. Shippey calmly on this near side. Puck goes out. Huskies able to collect. Shippey bringing it around his net. He's got Maloney and Kulos. As Maloney goes for a change. Shippey looking for a tough angle shot. Again, he goes into the boards. So far, Chauncey's held strong. No shots on net yet for the USC Trojans with 13 minutes remaining in the first period. Trojans have their first unit out there right now. Declan Driscoll giving chase in this near corner. Fourth line getting some more ice time after a pretty successful shift as Dudley takes a pass on the far side. D to Roberts. Roberts brings it down low. Ali's bodied off the puck. And the Trojans manage to clear it out. They'll get a change. This is tipped before the red line, and it'll go all the way for an icing. Puck battle. The Trojans come out with it. Close to a shot on net there. They had a guy in front. But the Huskies have 3-on-2 the other way. But they dump it and get a change. Dudley, the lone fourth liner, still out there now. Prigodic is trying to stuff it near side. Luigi able to take his man off the puck. That's Pats giving way. Pat's back on the puck. He looks a little tired. Luigi losing it in his feet and just tossing it up the boards. So far, not much of a test for Cleoffa. Morris streaking down this right-hand side. Doesn't see his angle, doesn't like what he sees. Nice pass all the way to Campbell. Campbell takes a shot high and wide. Good look there for Campbell, whose shot went about 6 inches high of the crossbar. Now USC coming in with speed. Backhand right into the chest of Cleoffa. Good save. Morris has it in his feet. He's waiting for more. And he's got Prigodic, who sends a weak one wide. Prigodic behind the net. Out in front. Backhand opportunity goes wide. Azumanov saw an opening. And this one comes out to Clank. USC on the puck now. It's captain Parrott Betterman. But not much going on offensively so far for the Trojans. Trojans have Pats, Chow, and Betterman out there, in addition to Martino and a number 12 whose roster we don't have. Oh, just nearly tipped it in, did Shippey. Huskies have done well as far as their vision on the ice, really connecting passes, not forcing anything, as now it's a 3-on-2. Shot steered easily away by Cleoffa. Bounces over the net. Azumanov picks it up in the corner, bounces it off the boards. 2-on-2 with Maloney, trailing is Shippey. Shippey cuts in front, shot wide by Azumanov, near side rebound attempt, not there. Maloney's thinking about it, backhand goes to the forehand, and that one goes wide as well. Maloney winning the puck near the blue line, sending it into the far corner. 9 minutes remain in this first period, so far scoreless. Huskies really dominating play early. This one goes off the mask and out of the zone. You could hear that thud from the keeper's mask, but chalk it up as another save for Heath Chauncey. Under 9 minutes now. Streaking off the bench is Dudley, who throws his body around. Nice turn by Williams, who backhands it into the far corner where Kulos gives chase. This is won by Thibodeau. Thibodeau, big number 23. Trying to line up Williams, but Williams sneaking by him. This one's out in front and quickly pounced upon by Chauncey. USC wins the draw and trying to get to the puck in the offensive zone. Huskies lost that foot race. Huskies definitely winning a majority of the battles of speed so far in this early first period so far. However, USC does have a couple players who look like they can turn on the Jets when they need to. Michael Salzy, as he's referred to. That passed a little bit too far. And something that we've seen from the Huskies as this season progresses, they've been clean making the first pass or two on the breakout. Right as I say that, they ice the puck. Their breakouts have been decent, but then their work through the neutral zone has left something to be desired. They've been a little bit tentative. Nobody really taking control in the neutral zone, and they've turned over the puck a number of times, which really hurt them in the Boise State series. Those neutral zone turnovers easily lead to offensive chances by the other team. Now it's a 2-on-1 if they hustle. Ollie trying to find Kulos, but a nice back check there. USC showing their player some love from the bench. Pats lets it go by. And Chris Chow works with it behind the net. He can't connect with his man Martino, so now the Huskies are in. Prigodic had it in front off a nice pass. Rimmerin and Prigodic playing pretty well together so far. Prigodic going to take the draw for the Huskies. That one's tipped wide. That shot just high and wide as well. Morris has it in front. Backhand opportunity goes wide. Huskies missing the net a lot early. Rimmerin battling out in front, giving his man an option. Morris has it in his feet, not able to get the shot off. Now the USC comes back the other way. Huskies able to get back. But number 3 able to get it in the corner. Now back to the point. This is high, hits the glove of Cleoffa. Bounces off relatively risk-free. Now Prigodic hits one off the blocker. Morris looking for the rebound, can't get there. Another shot out in front, and the Huskies really setting up out front pretty well. .536 remaining in the first period. Still a scoreless first. Huskies win it back in the neutral zone. Azarmanov bodied off the puck. Morris wins it. Darren Morris. But now it's a 3-on-2 against the Huskies. Nice stick work there by Christopher Williams. They always teach the defenseman your stick is your best weapon. And you really want to get your stick right by the opposing player's stick as close to the puck as you can so you can deflect shots, so you can deflect passes and take them off the puck with a poke check, as they're called. And that was a great poke check there by Williams to stop the offensive opportunity. Huskies have a 3-on-2. Shippy the trailer, not able to get it to his stick. The pass was a little bit behind him from Maloney. Morris pinching, shooting wide. And the Huskies are able to keep it in. Azarmanov. Shippy. Sprawling USC player. Traffic out in front. Maloney looking for the garbage goal. Good save, though. This goes in! Williams a shot from the point. He had an open look from 5 feet inside the blue line, and that'll give the Huskies their first goal after knocking on the door for quite some time. This goal goes to Christopher Williams. So the Huskies with some sustained offensive pressure here in the first period. And they're rewarded with a goal from the point off of Christopher Williams' stick. It was a great shot. They had some screening out in front. USC dumping it in. That's Thibodeau at the point, getting involved offensively. And now he defends Ali. Ali coughs it up at the blue line. Luigi to Kulos. A little bit of pinball action in the neutral zone as it finally squirts out into the Huskies zone. Aaron pass gives USC an opportunity, but the Huskies are able to recover. Dudley locked in a battle. Now chasing Betterman. Betterman rings it around. And Martino dumping it in all the way around. Pat's giving chase, trying to find Luigi, and he does tie him up. Luigi now giving it up to his partner. And Morris trying to start things in the neutral zone. Ill-advised pass as Rimaran was occupied and defended, and they score! USC answers back with a nice goal. It started once again from a neutral zone turnover, but credit USC with a nice rush, quickly moving the puck up the ice. And ultimately, it was Chris Chow with a great shot going low glove side. And Cleoffa concedes his first goal here at the Kraken Iceplex. So now the game is tied. Chow looking for more. He's trying to find Martino, who is breaking into the slot. As Morris picks it up, but not quite able to get it to Rimaran. Martino taking a shot. Had that far side low blocker spot open. Chow looking really good on the puck. He's breaking to the net. Gets tape on the puck, but not able to pull off the shot. So it's this Huskies first line, which is really struggling defensively right now. And Cleoffa not seeing that one cleanly. Chow once again giving the Huskies trouble, but this time they're able to break it out. Rimaran leading the charge. Morris shooting low, and an easy save for Chauncey. So the Huskies have been forcing things through the neutral zone. That's something to really look out for. Trying to make these big-time passes that lead to turnovers. What you need in the neutral zone is composure, and you need strong possession to carry it into the zone to set up the attack. Azimanov forcing a turnover. Williams looking for another goal from the point. This one's deflected. Azimanov cutting to the net through 4 Trojans, and he's loses it, but wins it back. Maloney on the puck. 1 minute remaining here in the first. We briefly had a Husky lead that returned to a tie game as Thibodeau stands up his man at the blue line. That was Maloney on the end of the hit from big number 23. Shot into the chest of Cleoffa. And Shippey brings it in himself. Looking for a shot, going around the net. Looking for some kind of defenseman breaking. Morris was there. Shippey collects it. Across to Morris. Morris walking in, shoots wide. Huskies have got to do a little bit more to hit the net when they have these opportunities. Morris taking it towards the center, wanted the deflection from Rimmerin. Rimmerin couldn't get there. Big hit. That one dealt by Betterman. And that's going to be it for this. Actually, yeah, they're going to let it go for the end of the first period. So Huskies getting the lion's share of possession, clearly dominating the shot opportunities, but we're tied at 1. We'll try and adjust our camera situation so we can get you a better feed moving into the second period. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Vistaprint knows the holidays are chaotic. That's why we make it easy to print that.
In this video, we will show you how to set up Elgato Epoch Cam. Epoch Cam to your iOS device, you will need to provide the app with permissions for local network, camera, and microphone. Epoch Cam can connect to your computer through
All right, folks. We're set for period 2 of action in this tie game. Coach Cleaton sends his first line out there. And they're immediately on the puck. Morris with a nice saucer pass to Rimmeran. He's got two breaking out in front, not able to get it to either of them. This one all the way back to the point. Clank looking for a shot. Hangs onto it for a second, and it hits a shin pad. Bad turnover there as Ethan Ospalak giving chase and nicely tying up Clank behind his own net. Huskies are able to break it out, and it's Rimmeran on the puck now, but it's going to be a hand pass at the Trojan blue line. Trojans will change things up early, as will the Huskies. Campbell and Clank, the defensive pair. Chow going against Rimmeran, and Rimmeran gets the better of that meeting in the face-off dot. Big hit! It's going to be a penalty. And that was a pretty big hit out in front of the net. It looked pretty clean to me, I'll be honest. You know, the refs like to call a tight game. They might give him an elbow, perhaps. You know, it's hard to say. But looked pretty shoulder to shoulder to me. But the Huskies will go on the power play regardless. Big shot from Shippey. Didn't get through. Huskies cycle it down low. Shippey, who likes to be up top at the top of this umbrella. Morris with the rebound. So the Huskies like to run this umbrella formation power play in which you have 1 point man and then you have 2 shooters to the left and right. And then normally a man strong side and a man in front of the net. Shippey lines up the one-timer wide. Bad angle shot. Nicely steered aside by Chauncey. 30 seconds gone on this power play already. As Shippey tries to move the puck up the ice. He brings it all the way coast to coast, cutting wide, looking for a man in front. It was Prigadich who put it wide after a nice pass from Shippey. Shippey's done really well to possess the puck, buy time, and let his guys set up in advantageous shooting positions. He's a really great passer. You can see the way he always is scanning the ice, knowing where each player is going to be. And that's a hallmark of a really high IQ hockey player. Always taking those mental pictures. Where is everyone? It's almost like radar, like echolocation. Huskies now bringing out their second unit. Prigadich getting through. He had space on that high glove side. Chauncey wasn't quite square, but his shot goes about 8 inches wide. 9 seconds remain as Huskies a little sloppy, moving out of their own zone. Rimmeran trying to clean it up, but that's going to about do it for the Huskies power play. No grade A opportunities. Pretty good kill for the team in white. Huskies just trying to get it out of their own zone, regroup. and move forward. Azimanov trying to force a turnover there, but skates by it. Regardless, the Huskies do win the puck and immediately give it away. Another neutral zone turnover. It's Williams on the near side, the lone goal scorer for the Huskies tonight. Takes a shot, and nice job by Chauncey to protect the rebound. All right, loving the enthusiasm on the YouTube comments. Hopefully the video is a little bit less laggy. Shot, kind of caught Chauncey off guard. Morris of the Darren variety, chancing a shot towards the net. Not able to hold the zone, delayed offside against the Huskies. Huskies forechecking too hard. You can see that's the strategy here. Pretty aggressive forecheck style. Not afraid to send men deep, but then here's what happens. You get 3 men behind the puck, dogging it, a little bit tired. Prigodic has been out there for a while, but now it goes back the other way. It's a 3-on-1. Huskies have a lot of time here. The one-timer denied. Really a 3-on-0 coming in on net as the defenseman committed pretty early. And the Huskies had all the time in the world. Eventually the pass found its way to Morris. Big hit on the near boards. That's Darren Morris crunching the body. They're going to give another penalty to... This is going against Azimanov, I believe. Zaychikov is going to go to the bench. The penalty box. 2 minutes for interference. Huskies are going to take their first penalty of the game. And we'll see about this first power play. Huskies immediately win the draw and send it down the ice. Huskies managing to win back possession. Luigi has it in his own zone. Huskies need to be careful they don't turn over the puck and get it down the ice, but they do. So Zaychikov's penalty just being announced, but the Huskies doing well to kill it off so far. Maloney spun around in the corner. Tries to get it back to his defense, but can't quite make it happen. Cleoffa not able to stop it behind the net. Now Maloney breaking through the neutral zone, using speed, trying to get the backhander to Azimanov. Can't get it through. Nice speed for the Trojans coming into the zone. Good zone entry there on the power play. Shot from the point, high and wide. That was Chow starting things off. It's down low to Pats. Now they're set up. Now the shot. Nice save out in front. Rebound goes wide. 20 seconds remaining on this power play. Nicely held in. USC getting some extended zone time on the power play, though it may come to an end as the Huskies are able to clear and head back to full strength. 2-on-2, Zaychikov screaming back to the bench, and meanwhile, Shippey is kind of held up as he tried to go in on net. Mishmash of personnel out there for the Huskies after that penalty kill. 1-on-1 coming in. Chow moving to his backhand, and he takes a seat on the ice, trying to make some stick handling moves. Trying to get it to Rimmeran out in front. No such luck. Huskies not able to make the stop at the blue line. That's Campbell letting his man by. And a weak shot on net ends the play. 12:16 remaining here in the second period. I think so far the Huskies have played pretty well. They're clearly a more experienced team, probably with more skill than USC. They've managed to get a lot of time in the zone and a lot of rush opportunities, but a lot of missed shots and not too many grade A chances to speak of, despite controlling the tempo of the game. They've been good on the forecheck, able to win the puck back in situations like this. Good battle on the boards. And you can see Rimmeran coming away with that, getting it back to Clank. Clank with a hard shot low. That one's covered up by Chauncey. Huskies get it on the far side. That shot deflects into the corner. Back out in front. Clank unable to get the shot off. Maloney bringing it down low. Nice play behind a Shippey, trying to get it out front to Asamanov. Puck slides through. Huskies have tried pretty hard to find the open guy in front. And this one goes in. It looked like it was a save. But alas, it squeaks in on a shot from the point. So the Huskies get their second goal. Started off of a good forecheck. Nice play by Shippey to control the puck. And once again, it's a shot from the point that brings the Huskies ahead of the Trojans. This time Chow wins it immediately, trying to get that goal back, and he had some room on that high blocker side. 11 minutes remain. It's 2-1 Huskies. So Clegg credited for the goal there. Trying to jam it near side are the Trojans. Chow not able to bring that one home. That pass couldn't find Kulos, who now gives chase and lays a hit. Huskies force line out there now. Kulos knocking down a Trojan right in front of his bench. And a long shot stopped easily. .10:21 left here in this second period. Prigadic, Morris, and Rimmeran. Number one line following up the fourth line. Little bit of personnel confusion for USC. Remember, the home team gets the last change, so it's up to Matt Cleaton, coach of the Huskies, who he wants to send out there after seeing the USC lineup. And he decides to bring his first line out. Oftentimes, You want to match your first line against the team's third or fourth and get your good players against some players that don't play as much for the other team. Again, a far shot. This time came off the stick of Miles Salzy. And a nice save. About halfway through the second period, it's a little bit more evenly matched, that the Huskies taking their foot off the gas a little bit. Referee having a chat with USC head coach Toy. This is chipped all the way out. Morris to Morris. And they send it deep. Huskies with 2 forecheckers giving chase. Nicely broken out. But nicely challenged in the neutral zone, but still Chow is on it. Rung all the way around. Morris challenging at the point. And USC holds, but only briefly. Nice play through the neutral zone. Prigodic has it. The shot going blocker side. Just wide. You could see that coming from a mile away. USC was not organized defensively. And Prigodic, just so much real estate there in front of the net. Huskies have been able to connect those long passes, lateral passes through the attacking zone. As Morris briefly loses it. That one dangerously out in front. Still banging away at it are the Trojans. But finally the Huskies recover. But only momentarily. Nice job by USC on this shift to really challenge the puck carriers as Martino takes a hit. Huskies gonna get a change here. Good shift for this Trojan line of Chow, Martino, and now man breaking in all alone, going 5-hole. Nice save. Cleoffa giving it and shutting it down. Gonna wave off icing. Man out in front, can't pull the trigger. That's Asamanov, who couldn't get a stick on it. And they'll call this a hand pass. So the Huskies giving up some scoring opportunities, and that one was given up cheaply. Really just an unguarded man streaking through the neutral zone. That's the time where the defensemen need to communicate. Think about who's going to cover him and keep the player in front of you. Just split the D really easily in a situation where there wasn't much happening offensively. Huskies lucky not to be looking at a tied scoreboard. Maloney working through with speed. Poke checked away at the blue line. He goes in hard towards his own bench. USC dumping it deep. Roberts behind his own net, getting it to Azamanov, who has some time to make some decisions. Dangerous play here. They call that a hospital pass because it'll send your player to the hospital via a check in the neutral zone. It's those long passes kind of from your defensive zone to the neutral zone. You don't really want to set up your forwards and put them in a vulnerable physical position. Maloney with it out in front. He's tied up. Nice defense as the Trojans were able to get back. That was Thibodeau, the big defenseman, able to tie up Maloney out in front. The Huskies have not found much success in the low slot, despite numerous attempts to get the puck to an open man there. 7 minutes remain here in the second period. Shippey trying to bring it through 4 players, and that's not going to work most of the time. Shippey is a good puck carrier, but there's only so much you can do 1-on-4 unless your name is Connor McDavid. Clank not able to stop his man. Shot high glove side, nice save by Kulos as looks like That's Pat's looking to the sky. He wants that shot back as he saw daylight. I think both goalies have struggled on their angles tonight. Huskies now in alone. It's Dudley moving to his left. Nice save. Defensive breakdown there for the Trojans, and Dudley wound up with a really good look at net. He went to his backhand, and Chauncey anticipated it the whole way. Appreciate the feedback on the video stream. We're gonna need to do some work with our technology. If anyone has some insight as to best practices for video streams, would love to hear it. All right, well, consider this a retro version of a hockey game. Think about it as watching Miracle on Ice back in the 1980 Olympics. You know, their resolution left a lot to be desired, but a classic hockey game nonetheless. Okay, that being said, Huskies pick it up in their own end. This first line, and especially this pairing of Rimmerin and Morris, spending a lot of time on the ice. But once again, it's Thibodeau, I believe, the defenseman, as this takes a deflection out in front. Rebound opportunity. Morris wasn't able to elevate. Back to Clank. Clank takes a one-timer. It's tipped well wide by Rimmerin. Down low, Rimmerin working it wide. Out in front, trying to bat it off. Chauncey does not have his stick. And finally, he's able to recollect. Stick's so important for a goaltender. Oftentimes, they're not really used to playing without it. Huskies quickly back on the attack. Maloney cutting out in front, trying to go 5-hole, getting his own rebound. Nice job by Chauncey. Chauncey's played really well tonight, only giving up 2 goals in at least a couple dozen shooting opportunities. Shippey not able to get the shot off. All right, 4.5 minutes remaining. Towards the second half of the second period, Huskies have done well not to give up a shooting opportunity, but that's going to send a player to the box. This penalty you really don't want to see. So it's going to be a 5-minute major penalty assessed to Christopher Williams. And I would say a deserved All right. Guess we lost the audio for a sec. All right. Well, that's the end of the second period. Thanks for hanging with us, folks. Hope your Halloween weekend's off to a good start. I hope you got some good costumes, or if you don't celebrate Halloween, I hope your regular weekend's off to a good start. So the Huskies scored here at the end of the second to bring the score total to 3-1. And they'll have about another minute of the penalty kill on that 5-minute major to Williams. We'll be back with you for the third period. All right, we're headed into the third period here, in which the Huskies enjoy a 3-1 lead against the visiting USC Trojans. So far, I would say that the Huskies might be underperforming a little bit as far as their potential, but they've done a good job mounting some good attacks, moving decently well through the neutral zone, preventing any major preventing any major mishaps. All right, let's get bingo. Yeah, haven't seen too many scoring opportunities for the Trojans. There have been some bright spots in the Trojans lineup, though. Chow has the lone goal, I believe.
Keep it open. If it starts zooming or turns off, just keep an eye on it. Use the screen a second.
All right, so Huskies have 44 seconds of a penalty to kill off. Their bench is pretty hyped as Clank sends it down. It's Ali, Dudley, Campbell, and Clank on this first penalty kill unit. Chow is on the puck now for USC. Martino getting a shot on net. Rebound bounces right in front, but the Huskies are able to clear. Chow, Martino, and Pats, the forwards on this power play unit for Southern California. Southern California, not the land of hockey that compared to some of the more northern states, but the LA Kings enjoyed a pretty good stint in the mid-aughts, winning a Stanley Cup. And lots of transplants, LA into LA from warmer climates. Chow working it up now. Makes its way to Salzy, but UW able to win it back. Rimmerin trying to find Prigodic. It's a first line back out now for the Huskies. Back to even strength. Williams looking for another shot. That one sails high. 90 seconds gone here in this third period. And the Huskies picking up where they left off with some solid work on the penalty kill. Prigodic tips it in. And Morris collects it at the point, walking it. Nice block there by Salzy. Big hit attempt. Morris goes flying. Morris with it behind the net. It was Williams calling for it at the point, but he never got the puck. Now he's on it. Bouncing around the neutral zone. Prigodic breaking wide. Morris sees him, goes in himself, tries for the 5-hole on his knees, tries to get the puck back out in front, and the play blown dead as Betterman goes careening into the net. Costume contest tomorrow night. I'm in my costume tonight, but tell you what, I'll be reprising the role of Frodo from Lord of the Rings. Shout out to any Lord of the Rings fans out there. Send in your costumes. Tell me what you are on YouTube. Azimanov winds up. Good look there from the top of the slot. Puck kind of squirted out right to Azimanov, and he lined one up right into the midsection of Chauncey. He'll stay out there at the right wing position in a line centered by Maloney and winged by Shippey. Luigi and Roberts there. Azimanov again from the top of the slot. This one goes wide. Maloney back to Luigi. Luigi walking it across. One-timer goes in! That one sneaks through. Roberts gets a quick shot off. Looks like it got deflected out in front. I think that's Maloney, who's ultimately going to get credit for the goal. So the Huskies doing in this third period what they hadn't done as well in the previous two, which is get shots on net, right? You're not going to score no matter how much offensive time you're getting. You're not going to score if you're not challenging the goalie, especially a goalie who's given up a questionable goal or two already. So the Huskies not afraid to just pepper the keeper with shots as Chow comes in with speed going backhand. Nice save by Cleoffa. So that's goal number 4 for the Huskies, as now they have a 2-on-1. Ali botches the pass across, as now Chow again coming in. It's harder angle this time, and Cleoffa able to freeze that puck. So the Huskies with 2 early goals here. Oh, that one comes off across the net. 2 good saves. Some heads-up goaltending from Daniel Cleoffa. That's really about positioning for a goalie. We're going to get a penalty now for interference. So this is going to go against the Trojans. Don't have number 19 on our scorecard here, but we'll hear it on the announcement. Referees have generally been calling a pretty tight game, I think, so far in what we've witnessed here in Northgate, both tonight and other times. But the Huskies will have a chance at a power play. This goes in. Morris gets free in front. Great play there by the captain, putting himself in the right spot. And it's a quick power play for the Huskies. Trying for the replay, but our replay is just also not working. Trying to make it work at home. Boy. Just making funny moves, in front of the computer at home. Folks, I will say I spend hours at home trying to make this stream happen, and it's been a frustrating path. I think next time I'm gonna just do it straight from the phone. We're going straight from the phone. We're gonna cut the computer out of it. My 2014 MacBook Pro clearly doesn't have the hardware. I can hear the fan going. So 4 minutes gone here in the third period. Don't know who number 11 is on the Huskies, but he's getting his first ice time. So Morris from Maloney and Prigadich. Clank lines up a shot. Hits a stick in front. Zaychikov behind the net. Gets taken down. Big hit there. As Zaychikov staying down. They're going to blow the whistle there. Zaychikov really steamrolled there as he tried to go around the net. It was number 12, I think, on the Trojans laying down the hit. And Zaychikov still on the ground there. Another hockey news, the Kraken dropping one to the winless Canucks at home at Climate Pledge Arena. Zaychikov getting to his feet. Skating off on his own accord. It looks like he's grabbing that right shoulder as number 12. They show of good sportsmanship.
Might have dislocated it.
Yeah. Looks like a shoulder injury, but, you know, we leave that to the trainers. Wishing him the best. But for now, he'll head back to the locker room, or at least out of the bench. So, deep again in the Trojan zone. Trojans have yet to manage much offense, but Chow has really been the kickstarter of their offense as this goes into the stands. With about 5 minutes gone here in the third. Personnel out there for USC. Chow in the middle. Pats to his right. And Martino to the left. I think that's their number 1 line. Matched by the number 4 line for the Huskies. And that number 1 defensive pairing getting a shot on net. That's John Thibodeau registering a wrister from the point. Stop and start hockey to start here in the third. Time is about 9:30 Pacific. Huskies in general have had a very good start to their season, though they've played opponents who I think would be pretty low in the standings. This USC team clearly outmatched in terms of talent, but they've put out a good effort, and they've had some bright spots in their offense. Looking a little bit defeated just from the body language on the bench now. It's clearly a small squad. It looks like they only have 3 lines. So University of Southern California, largest private school in the LA area. Known for its business school, a very, very good film school. Morris is sprung free. He is going with speed. And Chauncey didn't quite know where it was, but it looks like he made the stop after some pushing and shoving. USC, a big football school. You can see the stadium right off the 110 highway, downtown LA. South Central LA can be a pretty rough neighborhood. USC does pay for Ubers for its students to get around, as LA public transit is somewhat lacking. 14 minutes remaining here. Lots of whistles. So we've seen some exciting new players debuting tonight, or at least making their home debut, as hand pass is called. Making their home debut here at the Kraken Community Iceplex. One of whom is Darren Morris. playing defense. He's looked really quick, good on the puck, lots of skill, and a really active stick as well, which I like to see from a young defenseman. Especially when you don't quite have the size, because that shot ripped wide. When you don't have the size as the defenseman, it's so important to use your stick to knock players off the puck, make it difficult to get passes through, those types of things. Bad turnover there. That was Roberts just kind of dropping the puck to no one in neutral ice, but gets away with it. Maloney moving to his right, out in front. Azamanov not able to receive. This line of Maloney, Azamanov, and Shippey also looking very solid as Luigi takes one off the shin guards. We'll see if Coach Cleaton cycles in more of his deeper bench as this game progresses and the Huskies enjoy that 5-goal lead. Especially as time running out on this first of a 2-game series here in Northgate. Wheeling is Chow, but he misses his man. And the Trojans bring it back to center ice, where they dump and chase. Not able to win that forecheck battle. Huskies come out with it. Bring it on the near side. Luigi pinching, able to hold for the moment, though it's batted out. And Campbell to retrieve. Campbell's another player who we've seen from the Huskies tonight. Don't know if we saw him too much in earlier seasons as Dudley tries to lay a hit. Skids out to center ice. More physical play down low. And it was Luigi, the recipient of a hit. He's got a couple players breaking. Physicality really coming up for both of these teams in what had been a pretty tame game from the physical perspective. Maloney off the bench. And he skates really well backwards. He looks comfortable at both the forward and defensive positions. It's really great as a coach when you have a player like that. Maybe you're dealing with injuries. Maybe you need to tweak lines up a little bit to have players that have both skill sets. Though you don't often see players switching from forward to defense at these high levels of hockey. But as Coach Cleaton's just trying to feel out his players, especially these young ones like Maloney, he's giving them shots at different positions, especially early in the season. So Maloney's centering this line. It was Pats and Zaychikov cheating on the face-off that resulted in that stoppage and restart. Betterman rings it around. Roberts keeps it in. Roberts to the high slot to Maloney. Maloney taking a wrister, nicely blocked out in front. That's Betterman laying down the body to block that shot. Sometimes it's tempting, especially down 4 goals, to just let those shots through, but I think it really does show the character of a player that he's willing to step in front of a hard wrister this late into a blowout of a game. Zaychikov looking, taking a high shot, easily handled by Chauncey. Chauncey's had a mixed game. He has given up some soft goals and at the same time made some pretty strong saves. Huskies have managed to get a lot of traffic out in front, which makes it really hard for a goalie, even if the shot's not that hard. And even if there's a lot of time, if the goalie doesn't see it till the last second, there's nothing they can really do. So it's the job of the defenders to try and clear out that zone and clear some kind of viewing window for their goalie. Prigodic brings it in now. Nice pass to Rimmerin. Rimmerin shoots it wide. Morris going into the sideboards, winning the puck for his team. Rimmerin looking for the pass, but nicely broken up. A bright spot for the Trojans is denying for the most part, as this shot goes wide, denying for the most part Huskies access to passes across the slot. They've defended pretty well in front. The Huskies have really wanted to take the puck around the net and find someone open, or in these odd man opportunities, as now Chow is sprung free. 1-0. Nice save. It comes out in front. Diving, sprawling save. Two great plays by Cleafa, the first-time goalie here. Now the Huskies coming with a 2-on-1. One-timer's in. Morris scoring his second goal of the evening. His second one-time goal. So Aaron Morris, last year's points leader, continuing to put up big offensive numbers. 6-1 now the score, as the Huskies take an even bigger lead. Morris will head to the bench. Campbell in a foot race. And the Huskies break it out. So again, it's Morris from Prigodic. And this first line has really been gelling. Eight minutes remaining here in the third period. We're going to get a penalty called for roughing. I believe there's some jostling out in front of the net. It's going to go against USC, however. Actually, it'll be against Michael Shippey. So faceoff comes down into the Huskies zone. And the Huskies again going on the kill. They did really well in that 5-minute penalty kill and even notched a shorthanded goal. So the Huskies clear the zone early. Huskies have Azamanov, Maloney, Campbell, and Clank out there. Chow is calling for it on this near side. And the Huskies do a nice job of preventing the zone entry as Azamonov's in alone. 1-0, goes low blocker, quick shot, nice save. You know, for the fact that Chauncey has given up 6 goals, I believe he's stopped every breakaway opportunity. Oh, big hit from behind by Azamanov, and he's going to take a penalty for that, no doubt. He lost his stick and just gave a big shove to, I think, number 23, who's not happy about it. And he might get another penalty there. I bet, my guess is that's going to be a 5-minute penalty. If it were me, I would call the 5-minute, and they're going to actually just eject him, send him off. So he's going to get a 5-minute major and a game misconduct for checking from behind. And that'll be the end to Azimanov's night. An otherwise pretty good night, but really no need to go into that check. It's in the neutral zone. The player's clearly facing away. Those are the kind of checks that can really hurt. And we're going to get a timeout from USC to strategize this power play. I like the timeout call. It's a teaching moment for the coach. Clearly, they're not going to win this game, but they have this 5-on-3 opportunity, which is an opportunity you don't get that much, so they're going to get a chance to run this. They're messing with my power cord. My computer's hanging on at 7%. You're going to knock out the stream. We're good, though. We're good. We have a dangerous extension cord running through Climate Pledge Arena. We're putting lives at risk for this stream. Morris has a couple words for the referee. He's going to report back to Coach Clayton, but yeah, that's clearly going to be a 5-minute major. So the Huskies, that's Coco. Coco, the Shiba Inu, making an appearance on the stream. Yeah, the best dog I know. Shout out to the Shiba Inus out there. Anyone lucky enough to own one. So Huskies now 5-on-3, and they immediately give up a goal. It was about 7 seconds into that penalty kill. And it was Preston Patz putting that one home. It was a shot from the point, and when you have 3 players, you can only tie up, one player in front of the net, if that. So you're going to have chances for rebounds if you are the team on the power play, and that's exactly what happened. So a good early power play goal, and now there's going to be 5 minutes of 5-on-4 at least, barring any other penalties, given the major penalty to Azimanov. Huskies again with a 2-on-1. They've been getting a lot of odd man opportunities on the penalty kill. Backhand steered wide. Nice job by USC. We're going to get a penalty now to even things up. Prigodic interfered with. Going to call interference there. Definitely an interference penalty. So it'll be even strength for up to 2 minutes. 4-on-4 play. Rimmerin lining up for the draw. It's one wide. A lot of space out there. And the Huskies definitely look better fit as a nice shot from the point from Declan Morris. Darren, sorry. But I will say the Trojans showing some good late game speed here in this 4-on-4 situation. They used to play 4-on-4 for overtime in the NHL, and the idea being that you'd get more goals, and they decided, you know what, let's just go to 3-on-3. So Now we're 3-on-3 in overtimes in both college and NHL at this point. But 4-on-4, just a much more open game. Much more space on the ice. And it really favors the team with better skaters, no doubt. It's a lot about speed. As nice defensive play by Betterman as a goal from Rimmerin. Rimmerin was able to win the puck back. And the Huskies now with 7. So the 4-on-4 goal. Player will stay in the penalty box as we continue with 4-on-4. That could have been a tripping penalty. Nice play by Maloney to throw a big hit at the blue line. So it's kind of this 1-3 forecheck here for USC. They're kind of running what you might call a neutral zone trap, which is when you hold players back and you try and turn the puck over in the neutral zone, especially on your side of the neutral zone, and try and win the puck back at that point, and especially try and not allow another team into your zone. Delayed offside call. Huskies have to clear the zone. Nice job by Matthews to get back. Robert, sorry. Maloney with time in the low corner. Works it to the left. Tip down in front. And it's frozen by Chauncey. 3:47 left in this third period. The Huskies have really blown it open here. You could kind of tell in these first two periods that the Huskies clearly were outplaying the Trojans, but just not registering the goals, and now just starting to take more shots. Trojan team just tiring out. Huskies showing their depth. I will say that I count about 10 players on the bench for the Trojans, which puts them about 6 or 7 short of a full squad. So no fourth line, really. So back to the power play for the Trojans, and it's cleared all the way down. Dudley and Ollie, the two forwards on the penalty kill. And they both go for the puck, but are able to get back. And the Trojans come in offsides. Chow's not happy about it. All right, costume contest tomorrow. I wonder what everyone's 2022 costume is going to be. Nice shot from the point. Good save. Huskies cough up the puck in a dangerous area, but managed to get the clear. Kleoff is looking pretty good out there. He's had some trouble getting square to shooters, getting the right angle. And one of the goals could have gone his way, as Rimmerin doing a nice job to cause a little chaos for USC. And Williams also, who had gotten his first goal, now he's deep in Trojan territory. as we hit the 2-minute mark remaining here in the third period and in this hockey game. And Williams doing a great job just, I mean, possessing the puck for probably 20 seconds, going all the way around the net and all the way back out. Huskies are now at full strength with 1:45 to go. Maloney lining up for the faceoff, but his opponent wins. Huskies recover it in the neutral zone, but it's Pats back on the puck. Bounces back out. Now it's Maloney. Maloney going in, all alone. I don't know why the phone's locking. The Huskies gotta go. Huskies get another goal. Fans loving it. 8 goals now for the home team. Gotta love the black jerseys as well. Number 11, I think, scored that goal. You know who number 11 is?
Aki? I believe it's Aki.
Aki getting his goal. Aki's hyped about it. I met Aki up here as he did the camera a couple weekends ago, and he played hockey back in Tokyo. He tells me that Japanese hockey, much more skilled, much more passing centric, as opposed to the pretty physical, somewhat brutish North American hockey. Delayed offside gives the Huskies some time to make that D-to-D pass. So Aki gets a goal. Very hyped for Aki. I hope that's who number 11 is. Yeah. Don't know if it was Aki. Number 11. Anyways, Zaychikov, I think, is back out there. And credited with that assist. As we're closing in here, the end of the third, Shippey moving to his backhand. Out in front, one-timer. Nice save. They blow the play dead. And Prigodic really wanted that one. Telling the goalie, good save, because he got across left to right really quickly.
Pretty sure Aki Hanabushi.
Okay, so I think it was Aki. 5 seconds left. Dudley's shot steered wide. And that's going to be it for game 1 of 2. Good win for the UW Huskies. And we'll be back tomorrow night for game 2 of this series. Come out in your costumes or send in your costumes to the YouTube comments. Either way, we'll be working on the stream quality. Thanks for bearing with us, folks. We're doing our best out here. I think that's about it. Don't have much to say. Good game for the Huskies. You know, I think we saw some good play from USC as well. Well-fought game. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time, same place. Good night.